Hey, how are you? You guys, hi, it's me this morning, and I am dedicated to journaling my thoughts in the morning. I really have to, so I've really begin getting into it. So the way I was journaling last year is completely different from the way I am this year. And I kind of like the flow. So I owe it to myself to spend time with myself in the morning and just get out whatever needs to get the fuck out and also set my intention for the day. And ever since I've been doing this again, I used to do this religiously and then I stopped. And then, like, once I stopped, my life fell apart. It's like whenever I'm doing this, my life is good. And then when I stop, my life falls apart. So I'm making sure that I dedicate an hour. I'd be doing an hour, child, because I have time like that. I make time like that. To dedicate to myself in the morning. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah. So get into it. I've also been pulling my oracle every morning too because this just kind of gives me guidance. I love a good oracle deck. So I've just been incorporating it more into my daily routine. I don't do it every day because there's times where like you'll do it and like the spirit said what it said, you know? So every day the card, you might get the same card. So it's not really like an everyday thing, but I've been feeling it lately and like I swear to God, the way just me and the universe are on lock right now. And I don't even know what to say about it. We're just on lock as fuck. And I've just been grateful for my time getting to dive into the divine and into my higher self. So, period. Hi, how are you today? Please look at how I'm like rocking today. Also, just go with it, okay? Just go with it. Anyways, today is Wednesday and I just woke up well, I didn't just wake up. I've probably been up for like an hour now. I had to get into my morning. I'm making it a priority again to do my morning routine. Like, I think I mentioned this in the last video, just getting into myself more in the morning. I'm still on that wave. I can't ever let that go, you know? You have to give yourself time to get into yourself in the morning, okay? So that's what I'm doing, or that's what I did. And wait, did I tell you guys that I have had a like dealership car for the last like legit like 3 months because my car was in the dealership getting fixed, or at the shop getting fixed. So I had to take my car back today. I'm getting my car today, taking the rental car back, and doing that. I'll probably go to the gym, and then we'll see what else the rest of the day has in store. Oh, my cousin has a wrestling match tonight, so we'll probably go to the wrestling match. So we'll see what today has. But I just had to let you know that we're hanging out today. I'm going to get the car, and we're going to get started with life. We're going to get into it. This is the car that they have me in. Well, I've only been in it for 2 days. I was in a 2024 Escape, so it wasn't that cute to me, but this one was a green Edge. I'd actually like this as my own car, but obviously that's not happening. So now it's time to return her. It's been good. It's been sweet. I'm back in my baby. Hi, Mama. I missed hers. I really loved the new cars that I got to drive for the last couple months, but nothing's like being back in your own car. But you guys, holy fucking shit, I'm actually like shook as fuck right now because something amazing just happened.
So when I need to tell the whole story because it's too, like, it is just mind-boggling to me right now. So a few months ago, my car was acting up. Like, when I was going to pull off, like, from the red light, my car was, like, skidding, kind of acting up. And I was like, damn, like, this is a really bad timing for me to need my car fixed because I don't have an income. And paying for a car repair is just not something I need to be doing right now. So, and side note too, this is something that I haven't really been wanting to talk about because it's just like, it, one, puts me down. Two, it's like my whole life. I'm a grown ass lady. Like, I'm about to be 29. So like, this kind of stuff is not things that I want to like dwell on. But how many months ago, probably 2 months ago now, kind of had, like, I would call it a falling out in a way with my dad. My dad lacks accountability in a lot of ways, so like he doesn't see it as anything happening. But I'm just kind of sick of my parents, both of them, lacking accountability, never even trying to see like my side of things or to understand my feelings, and just sweeping shit under the rug. So as an adult as fuck, I choose like not to be in people's energy that don't know how to show respect and don't care to. So with that being said, something happened a couple months ago to where my dad was completely disrespecting me, and I have too many goals and too many life plans that I don't really need that energy in my life. And I don't really need people in my life who are not supportive of your dreams or believe in them. So that's difficult, and I'm going through that, and I'm obviously just gonna have to heal through that, and that's okay. But with that being said, my dad's the one that obviously helps me with my car. So I was like upset because I'm like, damn, of course, like when I need help right now, the one person who I would call, I'm personally not reaching out to because I don't feel like business ain't finished. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sweep stuff under the rug. So in order to kind of rekindle things with me, we have to address what happens, and I need some accountability from you. So until that happens, I gotta do me. So, and I stand on business as fuck. So I've been doing me, and I'm like, I'm going to just trust that God has me, that the universe always has me, because the universe and God has never failed me, ever. So I knew that a way would be made. Even if I did have to pay for it, it's not about the money, right? So just had to let you know the little backstory, because why everything to me just hits like 17 times harder. So now I was like, okay, so I'm not going to call my dad this time around. I'm going to figure this out myself, because one, I don't deserve the disrespect anymore. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do stuff on my own. So anyways, I go to the dealer, or I go to the shop, and I'm like, he's telling me all the information, yada, yada. And he says that it's at least going to be $165 for the car to be diagnosed at all. And they did find out that it could possibly be an issue that Ford already is aware of. So if that was the case, that cost would not come out of my pocket. So it was kind of like a 50-50 chance. If that was the issue with my car, Ford was going to take care of it. But if that wasn't the issue with my car, I was going to have to figure out if I was going to, one, have Ford fix it, which is going to be a lot of money, or if I was going to go find another shop to go fix it, which I was freaking out, because I'm like, you know how they play girls? I just hate the car shit, being a girl and stuff. And I've just never, it was either my stepdad taking care of my car or my dad taking care of my car. No, I'm getting off railing, but I haven't really talked to this out loud on YouTube at all. But I'm not like cutting my dad off by any means. It's just like, I don't vibe with him to be around him as much as I once was. And to be honest with you, right now his headspace isn't really in a place where we even like see eye to eye just talking about daily things. So yeah, sometimes people stay and you stay elevating. If one thing I could say is I just am outgrowing. I've completely outgrown my parents, and that's sad, but Yeah. So that means not relying on them as much as I once did. That's a learning curve for me, but I feel like it was necessary. Anyways, I didn't want to have to go find a dealership, all that stuff, but I was like, you know what, I'm not going to freak out about it. I'm just going to trust that everything will work out in my favor. That's just all that I knew. I said, okay, $165 I can do, because the man said it at least will be $165 if you want to go get your car fixed somewhere else. That's fine, but for the diagnosis here, that's $165. So I said, perfect. Then they told me they were gonna have to take my car and leave it in the shop for like 2 months because they couldn't get it in to see the shop foreman until then. So I was like, okay. So then that means that I was in the dealership car for 2 months, which I saw as a blessing because, oh, backtracking really quick. I have a warranty on my car that when I bought my car from the people before, the warranty was still going. So that's why I even got to get a shop, like rental dealership car in the first place, no charge, because I just so happened to have a warranty, which I looked at as a blessing too, because what the heck, like it was just really coming through for me in the times of need. And then I was thinking to myself, wow, damn, because I wouldn't have had a car to drive for the last 2 months. So thank you. But anyways, the next turn of events is the man's not really like updating me about like what's happening with my car. So I'm kind of just taking that as like, hopefully everything's working out for me. Really, from the time that he told me my car was going to be in the shop for 3 months, I was like, okay, this is all out of my hands and I'm just gonna hope for the best, period. And I really didn't think about it at all. So then this week comes and he tells me that my car has been like fixed and that I can come pick it up this Wednesday. So I'm like, what the hell? He didn't even tell me like that it was getting fixed. He didn't give me no information, nothing. And like we were supposed to go over everything and then him tell me the cost, yada yada. But all he said was, go ahead and like pick up your car on Wednesday. So I went. So last night I was thinking, what the hell? Like, am I gonna get ambushed with like a cost? Like, yeah, I'm like writing in my journal like about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it all into God's hands. Is literally what I said. Then I go to the place this morning, go pick up my car. The man hands the lady the sheet of paper with all my information on it. Tell me why it says $0 and then it says 9999. Do you see that? Bunch of nines, which is the angel number 999 I keep seeing over and over again. And fun fact, when you see like multiples, that's like extra the universe trying to tell you like, we got you, sis. So I see a row of literally 6 nines in a row next to my $0 charge. The man said I was at least having to pay $165 for the diagnosis. So I'm sat here like, what the fuck? I obviously don't say anything because I'm shook. And they're not expecting me to pay anything. They're just like, okay, perfect. Here's your stuff and here's your keys. Have a great day. So I'm just like, thank you so much and have a great day. I walk out, my jaws drop like, how did I just walk out here paying $0? I don't know. But I'm thankful and grateful. So that happened, but I just had to kind of tell that because it goes into why this was so important to me, because I was literally asking God, like, please help me do this without the help of my dad, because I don't want to need him for help. And then the universe said, how about we just go ahead and have the car fixed and you don't even have to worry about anything at all. So that happened today. I'm sitting here now outside at the gym, about to go in. Then I think I'm gonna DoorDash for a few, and then yeah, we're gonna go to the wrestling match, me and my aunt for my cousin. And yeah, so today's a good day. Back home, got a smoothie. I was gonna go door dashing, but there's literally no openings on DoorDash until legit like 9 p.m. So no. No, baby. I came home and my room smelled like cigarettes. I'm so sad. Like, I will say, since like I moved here, you know how I was so fucked up over the cigarette smoke. Now that I've lived here for months, I'm able to control the way the cigarette smoke triggers me, so that way it doesn't like put me in a bad mood all day. So I'm proud of myself for that. I make sure I light incense and stuff in my room, and then like that's all that I can really do. And just know that I will not be living here for much longer, because I'm going to make a way. So that's how I've been getting through it with the cigarette smoke. Because also too, like, I don't want to be upset with the people who are smoking cigarettes. So I have to learn how to manage my own emotions towards the fact that people are doing something that I don't want them to be doing around me in the house that I live in. But since it's something I sincerely don't have control over, I've had to work through the way it legitimately makes me want to jump off a cliff. It also prevents me from going downstairs and cooking food, because I refuse to go downstairs after somebody cooked or after somebody smoked, because that's where it's all marinating, and then it rises, so it's like up at the top of the stairs. So I don't literally come out of my room for hours. This is my living situation right now, but I'm not like, the one thing I won't do is I cannot like cry about it. I gotta get through it. This is like the one thing I've been telling myself, is this is just a temporary time right now. I'm just gonna be grateful for the time here and work on how to overcome the feelings and emotions I get from being here. So that being said, I will not be able to make my food like I wanted to until probably like later on this evening, when it stops smelling like smoke. Let me show you what I'm eating real quick. Vegan corn dogs. I actually really like these ones. I'm normally scared of the vegan meats, besides a couple of them. But this corn dog is good as fuck. With some tater tots. I'm just feeling like that today. And my poppy. I'm watching Love Island Games. I mean, Love Island All Stars. It's about to be over, but Toby and Georgia. I'm not gonna tell you what happened, just in case you didn't watch. Do you watch? Anyways. It's like real as fuck. Like, I would call myself a corn dog fanatic, because I love corn dogs as fuck before I went vegan. But I knew that like it's not something you could eat every day. But if I could have, I would have. Like, at the street fairs back in my hometown, I would go there. I would probably have 6 corn dogs in a span of 2 days. Because you have to get like, or 3 days, because you have to get like 2 every time you go. And those are the shit. You know, the corn dogs at the carnivals is the shit. And like, I never had a corn dog ever since I went vegan. So These get the job done. They really do. Let's get ready for the wrestling match. Let's like spruce up our face a little bit. Okay, I needed to change my top. But side note, my whole right side of my body is bigger than my left. My right foot's bigger than my left leg is bigger than my left, and I'm noticing that my right arm is bigger than my left because this has room right here, and then this arm is tight as fuck. Is anyone else lopsided? Fun fact, my MySpace like handle used to be lopsided Leah, because I forget exactly why. It might have been in correlation to that everything was off, or it was that one of my boobs was bigger than my right boob was bigger than my left. But I honestly think my left boob is kind of the one now. I don't know anymore, but we're going to the wrestling match. That's what I do now. So I need to like, I cannot see myself from that far away. So I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows up. I'm gonna brush them up in my camera. Zoot, 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 you know. Period. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with my hair. That's the next part. Ooh, need to moisturize my face. Jojoba oil. Exactly. And then we're gonna put some Cetaphil to lock her in. But y'all, like I really haven't had a lot to say. Like I haven't been posting on TikTok as much as I normally do. Like, and like really I fell off of posting as much once I moved to my grandma's, because like the stuff that I would do if I lived by myself, I don't do here. And that's like the stuff that I would be posting, like when I wake up in the morning and I make my like stuff. I don't even do that anymore because like I don't live in the comfort of my own home anymore. And that had been a really big change for me this year. So I needed to like focus on myself more than worrying about posting a TikTok. Like, I still post, don't get me wrong, but this year of posting for me is nothing like how it would be if I was like secure in my own life right now. Cause like I'm focusing on, I've just had too much else to focus on. And I like posting to TikTok because like it helps with, you know, your brand, how you want, you know, how you're gonna keep up with people and how people are supposed to know anything about you if you're not posting. But the universe said, no, you need to take time for your full-on self, so we're gonna make you silent for a second. Because when I get in positions that I need to like focus on myself and like get out of, I can't be distracted. And if TikTok's not paying me, that is not something I need to be focused on. So I haven't really been putting my all into my content how I normally would if I had my shit popping. And I don't like that, but that's just, it is what it is right now. Like my friend kept asking me where Juicer Juice went, and it's like that was an era. Unfortunately, Juicer Juice check is gone. Like, of course I have juices still, but I don't make, like, that was an era. That was when I was living in my apartment. I was happy. I was able to make my food whenever I wanted and thrive, and that's not how this year is for me. So some things have to fade out. How about a bandana? This might not look good with my hair down, but let me see what it's doing. I don't like how that part looks, but let me get my lip gloss on. That way I can feel something. No, that's giving like, it's giving like It, you know, the clown. I just don't know what to do. This is probably gonna be what I'll be looking like at the thing. So I'll probably just do my pin up and call it a day. I think it's gonna have to be this hat because my hair just was not doing how I needed it to be doing. So yeah, this is how we're gonna look unless something changes by the time it's time to go. Oh my god, it is loud. Come on, baby! Jacob! It is too loud up in here, but you see us at the thing. I'm back home, bitch. I'm back home, bitch. I'm back home. So yeah, I'm back home. And this is how I wore my hair. I said, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Because it didn't matter at the end of the day. But I could not really record in there like that. It was so loud this time around. They were getting really hype. Really hype. So it was good. But guess what I got from the store that I'm about to have? Because I needed it. The little Milky Way. That really didn't like give Milky Way, but it gets the job done. Needed it. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have my wax pen for dessert. I'm screaming. But anyways, no, today was a good day. Like, it sincerely was. I can't complain, can't complain, can't complain. But yeah, stay tuned. Obviously, better days to come, bigger things to come in 2024, okay? We're just in the beginning. We're only getting started, okay? So hang in there with me because I'm going through a lot of changes right now that I'm not sharing until I feel like I want to. So yeah, there's a lot of things, moving parts in my life that I need to work through and sort through and things like that. And then I feel like I'll be like more clear on the direction that I want to take my YouTube channel, because like this is serious to me, but like I'm in a growing phase of my life right now. And for those of you that have like consistently been watching me since I started my channel, like for real, my goal has always been to just be consistent. I don't need to promise anything or what type of content I'm going to put out and all that type of stuff. Like, I'm just, for myself, I wanted to be consistent and post weekly on YouTube, whatever that may be, coming as I am, and whoever rocks with that, just me giving myself. Sometimes that might look like me literally just showing my mundane ass life, but that's all I have right now. And I think that's okay. That's real. That's real motherfucking tea. That's real life. That's, yeah, so this is my day. So thank you if you spend the day with me. If you've been rocking with me, I appreciate you. Like, seriously. Like, that's so nice of you. That's so nice. Anyways, I love ya. Thank you for being here. Okay, my camera's literally about to die. So I'll see you in the next one.